Little does she know, she's going to the vet. Come on.
It's okay, Jared.
Okay. I don't have one. Hi, Jared. Are you going to the vet? Oh, where are you? Okay, Jared. You're here. You ready to go in? My poor baby. Alright guys, we finally made it. I went to the wrong spot at first, so I had to stop at the gas station and ask where this vet was because, I don't know, when I used to live home, they were in a total different spot. Or maybe this is just a total other vet. I don't know. But anyways, I'm gonna bring Jerry in now. You okay, baby? Guys, I know this is a terrible angle, but I'm recording, and that was like the saddest trip to the vet ever in like every way possible. And I don't know if I have enough time on my battery to explain it to you guys, so I'm just gonna wait till I get home. Alright guys, I'm finally home. Kind of put myself together again because I did cry at the vet and I cried when I got home. My mom was here watching the baby. Jerry's laying over in the kitchen. She was foaming at the mouth a little bit, and this was like the worst vet trip ever. Like, from the moment I walked in there to the moment I got home, it was just awful. I'm not gonna jump to any conclusions, but I think if in the end nothing goes as planned or as we would like it to, we might have to put Jerry down. And I say that not crying because I just bawled my eyes out. But why it was so sad and why I cried at the vet, and I'll get into more about Jerry's situation too, but when I first got there, there was an older man with his dog, and I don't know what kind of dog it was. It was a big black dog, and he was there to put the dog down of 12 and a half years. So when he said that, I said, oh my god, that's so sad. And that was pretty well it. And when they called him in, the dog the dog knew it was being put down, and that's what the owner kept saying. Like, he's like, he knows. And the dog ran and came and sat with me and put his head on my lap, and that was just so sad because, let me just get myself together here. It's just sad because having a dog for like 12, not even 12 years, like you can have a dog for a year and it's absolutely devastating, but to have a dog for that long and then having to put them down, I know what that feels like. I'm such a baby. It really broke my heart, like that, just the way it happened, it was just so sad. And then to top that all off, he walked out with the dog in a bag. So that was, it's like hard to see, like, and this is a total stranger. But, you know, we were just small talking when we were waiting at the vet, and I literally, like, after he got called in, I started crying. Like, I mean, I didn't bawl, like, I just, like, I had teary eyes, and it's just so sad to see. I mean, if that doesn't make you cry, at least pull at your heartstrings to watch it right in front of you. Well, not watch it, but just to watch him go into the room and then come out in a bag. It's pretty heartbreaking. Anyways, now on to my poor baby. She is relaxing now. She's just sitting in the kitchen. She was foaming at the mouth when we first got home. I think it's just because, like, maybe because of what they gave her. They gave her a shot in the neck, which is an antibiotic to help her wound heal. Well, let me just start, because I never really explained to you guys what happened. I just told you that she was attacked by a dog about, I'm gonna say about 2 weeks ago now. And at first we didn't really, like, she was bleeding from the mouth, and we didn't, like, that kind of obviously scared us. So she was bleeding from the mouth, and she had a wound on her, like, back area, and her paw was bleeding. I only thought it was one paw that bled, but turns out there was two, like one on each side, that she lost her complete, like her whole nail. So it's basically, the vet said basically like as if she were declawed in those two paws, claws, whatever. So I don't know. I didn't ask if those would grow back, but I'm assuming she lost the whole root and everything, so I doubt they'll grow back. I should have asked, I don't know why. And like I said, she had a wound on her back, so she said that, don't worry about that. That's a cut, it's going to heal. It already looks like it's a clean cut. She said it's a clean wound, it's in the healing process, but I'm gonna give her antibiotics to clear it up faster. And we might have to like put her down. Might, like it's a big might. Like I said, I don't want to jump to conclusions. But if like worst comes to worst, that's what we're gonna have to do, because the vet said there's 2 vets there. So the one that took care of her today, said she's not comfortable doing it. It's a very hard procedure because it's a cat and it's a very small mouth. So she said she's gonna talk to the other vet that works there when she's in, and they're gonna give me a call back like right away. Like she said, this is an emergency case. So she said, I don't even know if the other vet will do it. And then we had to discuss prices because, you know, vets aren't cheap. And she said then if we can't, then we'd have to send you to a specialist up in Quebec City. So it's like, I don't know, like how expensive that can get. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I'm not trying to jump the gun. I don't want to say we have to put her down, because maybe this vet can do it. But I'm so ugly when I cry. I'm not even gonna hold on here, let me get myself together. God, I'm a wreck today. Like, and Brandon's working and I'm home alone. Maybe it can be done, you know, it's a possibility. So if the vet can just do it here, sure, which I'm praying she can. We should find out this week if she can do it or not, and it's Tuesday, so she said likely we'd hear back from them on Thursday. But honestly, like, if she can't, I don't think we're gonna follow through with going to a specialist and having to travel to, you know, Quebec City, which is pretty far from where we live. I mean, I don't want to sound like I wouldn't do anything for my animals, but there just comes a time where it's like, I don't know. I don't want to jump the gun. I can't stress that enough. But it is sad to think that right now that's like one of our options, because if they don't pull these, did I even say, I don't even know if I said, but she was bleeding at the mouth, so I knew something was wrong. I thought maybe she lost one of her little baby teeth, like the little tiny teeth. She lost 2 fangs. So that's the worst part, because like that's the reason we might have to, I don't even want to say it, but like put her down. If we can do the surgery, well, we have to. Basically, we have to get the surgery done because the root of the tooth is still in her gums. So if we just leave it the way it is now, like with her tooth still in her gum, it's going to cause infection basically through her whole body. Like, you can give her antibiotics the rest of her life, but I mean, for now she's got painkillers and she's got that shot of antibiotic in her, which lasts for 2 weeks, I guess. So that was the worst damage, I guess, was what was done to her mouth. And she did bleed from her mouth for like a day, but for some reason we didn't think, like, we thought something of it, obviously, but she wouldn't let us look in her mouth to see. She didn't want to be touched, really. She was very like timid and she'd scratch you or she'd, you know, hiss at you if every time you went around her sore areas. So when the vet opened her mouth today, she saw 2 fangs on the right side of her mouth gone, and she showed me, and it was just heartbreaking because I don't want to start crying again. I mean, she was like sedated, kind of. She was in like a slight sedation, so she was in no pain when the vet was like fidgeting around with all her wounds and cuts and all the damage she was showing me that was done. So she showed me that, and it was like, I've never seen a cat that had no fang like that. I've never seen that in my life, and I can't help but wonder what really happened. Like, how did she lose that tooth? 2 teeth, actually. Like, how did she lose those teeth? Like, did she bite into the dog? Like, I don't know. It was 2 dogs walking by, not on a leash, of course, because people around here either don't take care of their animals, or they don't tie them up, or they let them run free and not on a leash. And that's one thing I miss about the city, is it's kind of like a rule, like take care of your animals or put your animals on a leash. I don't want to get into a rant about that because I know, I mean, I don't think this dog owner, you know, obviously wouldn't want this to happen, but I don't know, it could have been prevented. And yes, my animal was outside too, but she was just in her own yard, minding her own business. But anyways, I don't want to get into that because I don't want to point fingers. I don't want to blame anybody. Accidents happen. I'm not going to let my anxiety take over and kind of jump to conclusions and say we have to put her down, because she is doing okay. And I'm just going to have faith and think that this vet can hopefully do the surgery. Hey, babe. Brandon just got home. She's probably in the bedroom sleeping now. Oh, that's what I'm just explaining. Well, we have a couple options. Just to see your cat missing 2 teeth like that, it was awful. It was just like not something you see every day. It looks weird. I don't know, it's really sad. It was like it's such a sad day for me today. I like cried way too much today. And like I really wanted to vlog like today and show you guys what I got for the craft room, but like I'm just kind of like in no mood really, so I might just wait till tomorrow and show you guys what my plan is and give you an update on what it looks like. But for now, I think I'm just gonna end the vlog. Oh baby, you're my little sunshine on a cloudy day. Huh? Yeah, you are. You feeling better? My poor baby. I don't know if she'll let me show you guys, but I don't really want to I don't want to put too much pressure. No, I'm not even gonna bother. There is her, the little wound that we were talking about. That's what we originally were just gonna go get checked out. It looks bad, but she said it's actually healing really well. You like watching your sister? Yeah. Oh, here comes, oh, Tom. Oh, that little sneak. Hey. Out. Hey, I know where you want to go. You want to go in the crib. No, come on. Get out. You little sneak. Are you cleaning it? Oh. You gonna keep it clean, Jer? We gotta give you your meds. And the 2 claws that were pulled out are like her back paws, and she's kind of laying down on them right now, so I'm not gonna force her to get up. Jersey! Hi, baby!